shorter ones are more transfemoral. We have two actual models in the back that work great. They're a little slippery. We'll show you. It's a half of a dummy, and one is transfemoral and one's transtibial. We use those for our rapid checkouts. The rest of these were made by our maintenance department at Merrimack when we were there. We used to ask them to make these and foam them up, and SLU used to borrow them every year because they thought it was genius. Of course, it was genius. So I'm going to demonstrate it again so you can see again we're thinking through. We're doing figure eights where we're going tension distally, and then we wrap up and around. Another little trick is try to stay fairly close to the bottom. If you get way up here, you've got more holes to fill. You can't have any gaps. So try to keep it pretty low. I just lost my flow. Down, up, and around. For the purposes of our demo, we're just going to say that was 3 on each side because I really want to get to the anchor. If all I do is wrap the end, what's going to happen when they bend their knee? It's just going to fall right off, right? That'll be for hip spica. So the way to anchor it is to start to wrap it like a little bit around the bottom here, and then pull it up over the knee to anchor it to the thigh. Okay? On the anchor strips, we're not going to go over the distal part. It's already been wrapped. We don't need that extra shearing force that's going to pull up over the knee. So I'm just going to come down here. This is my knee. This is the patella, just to have a visual. I'm going to come down here. I'm just going to do a few little wraps here, up and down. And then I'm going to come over the knee. So we always want to go up over the knee because that will pull this up into extension. And we need the popliteal fossa to be open. Okay, popliteal artery and vein are back there, and the nerve, tibial nerve, and we don't want pressure there. Okay, so I tug up over, now I'm above the knee, and I'm going to stay above the knee. So I'm going to create this little basket weave here. So I went down, and now I go up, and then I come down until it's done. What you'll see on that top anchor is what looks like this little crisscross pattern. That helps make sure you weren't just spiral wrapping. Okay, little crisscross here. And then if you look at the bottom, this is open. That's simulating the popliteal fossa. And there's no pressure on the popliteal fossa. That's called a pressure sensitive area. Pressure sensitive means it's sensitive to pressure, so we don't put pressure there. Pressure tolerant means it can tolerate pressure, so we can put pressure there. Chrissy will talk to you guys about having areas where you want to make sure you have no pressure and it's pressure relief versus pressure tolerant. Okay, and that'll be another thing you have to identify on the test.